So, Kentucky tries so desperate to be Southern. They try to pretend to be Southern. Try to have this Southern culture of being backwards and dumb and crying about the fucking loss of the Confederacy. The slavery was bad for whites. Were drafted into the war. Poor whites were drafted into the war to fight for the 1,000 slave owners, who they benefited from the free labor. None of the white people did. It actually depressed wages. Talk about depressing wages. Instead of having like cheap labor, compete with zero. I mean, they were getting zero. Even if you offered a penny an hour, they're still getting zero, right? Free labor. You can't compete with free labor whatsoever. Also interesting, they want to call themselves the rebels. The rebels of Boone County, the Confederates, the pro-Confederates, the racist assholes waving a bunch of fucking Confederate flags in Boone County. They're not rebellious. They are the least rebellious people of all. There's no atheists in Boone County. There's no liberals, no progressives, and no anti-Confederates. You have to be a Confederate. In order to become a Boone County citizen, on the driver's exam, you have to pledge allegiance to the Confederacy. Every morning, it's not that drastic, but the social, they're a bunch of fucking bullies, and it's, they're the dominant culture, and I don't see the alternative. So if you're a disaffected youth, if you're a James Alex Fields Jr., and you're looking around the world, Nazis they're fucking cussing, and they're bad, they're violent, and they're all, right? So that could be cool. They're like a brotherhood, right? There was his mother, and this has nothing to do with what I'm actually about to talk about, but his mother called the cops on him about a dozen times. Always calling the cops on him. Now, he did smack her one time when he was 13, okay? But he never smacked her after then. A couple other times he had pushed into her, or he was threatening her, or threatening behavior. One time he spit on her. So it just seems like a little kid just kind of trying to fight. Mom, love me, what the fuck? Love me, care about me, what the fuck? Oppress you to live to God, do this, do that, fuck you. Quit being mean to me. Let me be who I am. Let me be who God made me. But she was like, no. You gotta go to church, you gotta believe in Trump, you gotta believe this, you gotta do that way, get off them games, do as you're told, spare the rod, spoil the child. She's violent, always spanking him, right? Forcing compliance, spare the child, spare the rod, spoil the child. So they showed that right-wing violent fascism is the way to be. He grew up with right-wing fascists in the home. He grew up with right-wing fascists in the school, right-wing fascists in the government, the magistrates, the judge executives, the sheriffs, the police. It's all right-wing fascism. There's no anti-fascists in Boone County. There's no anti-fascists in Owen County. There's nobody in there fighting against white supremacy and making it popular and making it cool. You might get fucking lynched if you said, hey, what if we judge each other by the content of the character and not by the color of, the skin? I remember I said that, around some neo-Confederates, and it was like you could hear a pin drop. What did he say? I thought we were allowed to be a bunch of racist assholes. Turns out there's good and bad in every single group. Simple. Judge them by whether they're good or not. Not by, the hat, the shirt, the skin that they're wearing. How's that? Come on now.